Hello student, welcome to my class of computer for class 10th. Today we'll understand student working with macro. I mean to say in earlier topic or video we have learned how to record the macro, how to create simple macro and how to use as macro function. So now we are going to understand how to create a macro as a function. So to do that student we have to know about the star basic language. So I will teach you few topic I mean to say command regarding to the star basic. So to do that student you have to open Office Calc and then a spreadsheet program will open here. Okay, if I'm going to talk you about simple using function in macro. So student, in inbuilt function like sum, max, min, these are actually inbuilt function. You can see like this also. So these inbuilt function help us to solve a problem easily. But if we are going to create our own function for different functionality, what we have to do? We have to create our own function in macro. So what I'm going to do student, I'm going to provide here two values, that is 10 and 20, and I'm going to create a macro function by which we can add these two numbers. So what I will do, I have to go to tool option, then after that go to macro, and then after that you can organize macro and open Office Basic. So here you can see student, you have to just go to untitled one because it is not saved yet. So what we are going to do, so we have to save this particular file with a name my macro practice of file. Now after that we have to go to option tool, then after that go to macro and organize macro student and open Office Basic. So you have to select your file, go to standard, and now after that click on new option. It will ask you to create new module, I am to say library, click on OK, and then you can see this particular function will open. So now student, we are talking about a function. So here is main function that is necessary to run the macro. So we are talking about how to add these two numbers. So student, I have already created a particular file for you all to understand macro functionality and macro function. So student, here you can see a particular code I will show you. In this code you will learn what is the use of every line in the particular code. So student, here you can see student a function I have created by name my sum. Okay, we can say that a function name that is new sum. Okay, and dim the sum as double. Okay, because it will store the value in a double format, I mean to say fractional digit, long digit. And then after dim O sheet, the present current sheet, objective sheet, dim O cell 1, it will retrieve the data from cell 1. Okay, as I mentioned here, there are two cells, that is 10 and 20. So one of the cell 10 and one of the cell is 20. So it will retrieve the value of 10 and cell 2 retrieve the value of 20. So here as sum command student, O sheet equals to this component, whatever the component, current controller, active sheet, whatever the active sheet. Okay, O cell 1 store the value of position 0, 1, that is O sheet dot get cell by position 0, 1. Here is 0, 1 means A2 because A refer 0, whole A column contain a 0 value, and 2, 3 and so on will contain 1, 2, 3. I will show you here student how to understand it better and easily student. So here you can see that here it will consider as 0, 0, here is 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4 like this, and here it will consider as 1, 2, okay, 1, 3, 1, 4. So according to this you can understand student how the cell are going to be arranged by their position. So A will be whole A column considered as 0, B will be 1, and that is row number 1 is considered as again 0, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, same way. So now we are talking about the code again student. So by these two particular position we can get the value of A2 and A3, and at last we have opt the value of get value by using get value function cell 1 plus cell 2, that is get value option, and this will total and store to the sum variable, and the sum variable will return the function, okay, return some value to the sheet, that is my sum. So here my function name is, I think, new sum, so I will provide here new sum, okay, and then after that save it. So what I am going to do, student, I am just copying this particular code and I am going to paste this particular code in this particular coding. Okay, now you can understand, student. So same thing I have done, and now you have to save it, okay, and then you can minimize it or close it. Now come to the sheet 1, and if I'm going to apply this particular function, my function is new sum, so now you can see 30 has come. If I'm going to change the value here 50, so what I will do, again I will sum this one new sum. Anywhere you can place the code, student, so there is no particular restriction for that. Suppose that 89 I'm going to do, and now here I'm going to click equal, here is new sum, so round bracket open and close, answer will come. So student, in macro we can store the earlier value also, that will not update, okay, until we are going to type the formula again, that is new sum. Now you can see formula updated and the answer also updated. So student, by this we have learned now how to create a function, and now the next turn, how to pass the argument to macro. So I am going to create a new particular function which check which one is bigger or max, okay. Suppose that there are two value, okay, along this 12 and 21, these are two values, students, okay. In these two value, if I'm going to check which one is maximum, which one is not maximum, I'm just saying minimum. So what I will do, student, I will go to tool option, then after that macro, and then after that organize macro, and then open basic option, and now I will simply click my standard and module, and then after that edit. So it will open my particular function. So what I'm going to do, student, I'm creating a new function, that is function that is max test, okay. Within that I will ask the user to enter two argument. Here you can see that, student, x and y are considered as argument, okay. So I'm going to check if condition, then if x is greater than y, we can say that then what thing, max test equals to x. Otherwise else part, in else part we can say that max part, okay, max test equals to y, and here and if, and at last and a function, okay, student. So I'm going to save it, and now I'm going to minimize it. Now if I'm going to pass here value, suppose that here is equals to, I think function name is max test, okay, 9,8, so it will return me 9. So now you can see, student, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass here, that is value, with the help of some literals, okay, not by address. So here I will do this one thing, max test, within round bracket I will do one thing, I will provide here 12 and then semicolon, that is 20, round bracket close. Now you can see 20 is maximum number. So what I will do, student, I will show you in easy format, max number, okay. So here equals to max, okay, within round bracket I will provide here two value, that is 19 semicolon 45, so it will return me maximum number is 19. So here I can say max number, in this I will provide here max test as a function, within round bracket I can provide here 21 comma, not comma, that is semicolon, this one thing, enter. Now you can see that 21 is maximum among them, okay, student. Now we are talking about the syllabus, this one thing, pass argument as value and pass argument as address also. So in this example, student, I have passed the argument as value. Now I am going to pass the argument as argument, I am to say address. So what I will do, max test, within round bracket I will provide here, that is A2, okay, then semicolon A3, because these are two variable, and enter. So you can see the maximum value is 21. If I provide here this one value and this one value, so let's see which one will be maximum, student. So as argument max test within round bracket I will provide here a2, then colon a3, then round bracket. Now you can see this one is bigger value. Okay, student. Now we have learned, student, how to pass a particular argument as a value and argument as a particular address. Now we are talking about write a macro that act like built-in function. Okay, built-in function, as I teach you in earlier way, student, built-in function, those functions which are built in along with that particular software. I'm to say spreadsheet, like sum, sort, this one thing. Okay, so this is a built-in function. So here we can create our own particular function like max, test, or other function also. Okay, and after that we can write in Linux programming code, and you can use the add-in function. Okay, so add-in function allows you to add your function as a built-in function. Now we are talking about the last topic of the day, that is one thing, accessing cell directly, student. So how to access the cell directly? I have already completed this particular practice in this particular code, so I will show you how to add that code directly. Now you can see, student, this particular line shows you how to accessing the content directly through the get cell by position function. Here is 0, 1, that is by position. Okay, we can access it directly, okay, by cell by cell. So I hope you have learned this, student. And now we are talking about the last topic of the day, but that is sort the column using macro. Student, using sorting macro is really not easy, because if you are learning the basic basic language, student, this is the code that I give on the documentation. In this we have taken the function, that is sub, and function name, and we have asked for users to cell range. Here you can see that cell range AC to AC, A1 to A5, C5, and then after that we have used some sorting mechanism. Okay, this will be time consuming process, so I will give you the best solution for that, student. So what I'm going to do, student, I'm going to create a new sheet. Okay, and then after that I will shorten numbers. Suppose that here are numbers like 14, 50, 25, 89, 63, and 78. These are 5 numbers, student. So what I'm going to do, student, to create a macro, I will do one thing, student. First of all, I will go to the tool option, then macro and record macro. Now you can see that macro is going to be start recording. I will select hold this number, and then after that I will ascend it. I am to say in a ascending order, descending order. So if I'm going to make it in a descending order, okay, so click on this, and then after that stop recording. And now you know, after this it will ask me to save my file. Okay, so I'm going to save my particular file. Okay, auto sort, yeah, auto sorting, and then save it. So student, if I'm going to change this value, here you can see that this one 10,000, 5, 12, 25. So what I will do, student, I will select this, and I will go to format option, so tool option, then after that macro, and then after that run macro. Which one macro it will ask me? It will open a dialog box. Okay, I have to select my file, standard module. Okay, in module I will click on auto sorting and then run it. Now you can see that descending order has come, student. If I'm going to see what is the code of auto sorting, I have to go to tool option, then macro option, then after the organize macro option, then open office. Now you can see that edit option. So you can see that auto sort function has automatically created by recording macro. Okay, here are number of the code that is not easy to understand in level of 10th class. If you are learning the basic language, student, you can run I mean say type your code of the auto sorting everything, student. So student, I hope you have learned better. Okay, so we have covered, student, today how to create a macro as a function, how to pass argument to a macro using argument, I am to say address of the cell, and directly value also, how to write the macro act like built-in function, access the cell directly by get value function, and sort the column using macro option also, student. So student, I hope you are learning well. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.